Welcome to KSM Adventures of an Arcane Mage here on Lord PeteyTV Plays. In this video series, we will be following Petey as he tries to learn how to play Arcane Mage while getting Keystone Master. See all of our restrictive rules on Discord. Please note that throughout the video, non-boss combat is double speed, and if you have any questions or comments, please place them below. Please hit that follow button to see more content from Lord PeteyTV throughout the week. Making keys this week, I think, was not too bad. I started taking up a notch. We tried to start around 8, and we wanted to stay in between 8 and 12 this week, and that's what I ended up trying to do. I had a couple of complications with a couple of keys, with groups being made, but other than that, it wasn't too bad. I tried to start off with a Underrot 18, but it failed miserably. We ended up having to drop it down, and we ended up having to go into this into an 8. But other than that, once we started getting going, it went really nicely. So on this first boss, I wanted to make sure I kind of put my dots up. I wanted to make sure I got everything going, and then I wanted to lay in. But unfortunately, the way that the pull operated with all my cooldowns, it just did not work out that way. But midway through the pull, I was starting to end up kind of working through that. And I can definitely see that that single target for myself, it was not working correctly. And I ended up starting to talk to a couple of friends about it, and you'll end up seeing over the course of the week that this actually starts to change a lot.
Oh, I'm 100% gonna accidentally pull some shit.
Looking to support the channel? Go to teespring.com, click on the link in the description, and go ahead and take a look at that really nice merchandise. Pick it up to help support the channel. So this pull was super interesting to me. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because when we pulled I should say Cragmaw, we pulled it on accident. Now, we ended up pulling Cragmaw while we were pulling a couple of the other mobs. I don't know if this was done on purpose or not, but we ended up everybody just started laying in. And I think that, believe it or not, because we were able to lay in so much with AoEs and things like that, it actually worked out to our advantage, and a lot of people seemed a lot more focused than we normally would. But we ended up burning down the ads, we ended up burning down the boss, we ended up having really no crazy issue with them, other than the fact that it just took a little more time than normal. I ended up using Polymorph, as you saw there, to kind of get down the maggot, and then we ended up starting to go into a rotation with Cragmaw, and we ended up taking him down, not too bad, with more ads on top of that. So this fight was super interesting to do the way that we did it, but I will tell you this, we ended up taking him down, and we ended up having not too big of an issue with it. So I was very pleased with it and very happy. I'm all up for this guy's gumption. Slow ass mage, man. No! Good old shield got me. Oh my god, I can't believe we lived that. Have you seen Lord PeteyTV wearing these amazing gamer glasses? These glasses are from Sub2R. If you go to the description and you click on their link And if you want to purchase them, use Lord PeteyTV at checkout for 10% off.
Sean, are you causing trouble? Dun, 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 dun.
Going into Spore Caller, I ended up popping my evocation. I ended up starting putting my dots on, and then I started putting my Arcane Surge up, and then I ended up using a lot of abilities. I tried to min-max myself, trying to put Touch of the Magi up, and I actually got a really nice DPS on it. Now, the thing that I really starting to learn and wanting to learn to make sure I do more efficiently is putting more damage up when Touch of the Magi is up, because that really does a lot of double damage and really does a decent amount of damage to the boss. As you can see, I ended up doing, a decent amount of damage, and on top of that, we were able to, clean up as much as we possibly could, and we ended up taking them down without, a large amount of problems. And I actually thought that this was one of the easier fights this whole entire dungeon, and it was quick and fun and efficient.
Where are we going? Fairly surprised we're doing chicken as well. What's going on, Blue? Or just a gremlin? You want to call you Blue, and I don't know why. How do you pronounce that? Blood? Or blood? It's French. It's blood.
Just a reminder, Lord PeteyTV can be used at Rogue Energy Drink to have a discount to support the channel. Links in the description. When we went into this boss, I made sure we double lusted. I channeled my evocation. I ended up putting my dots up. I tried to push as much damage into the boss as possible, putting my arcane surges up there, using my arcane missiles every time it was up, using arcane blasts so that it was, being used while everything was going off. And I really couldn't push damage out as much as I was hoping for. I really need to figure out if it's because I'm not starting to do damage before the bosses are pulled, or if it's because I just don't have the gear, or if I'm just doing the rotation wrong. Because from the information that I have in front of me, it looks like everything is working correctly, but I'm just not pushing out what I think I should be pushing out. I feel like sometimes it's like a thing from high school. You know when you call everybody from high school like their last names? I feel like that's what I kind of did with you when we first met. I just want to say thanks again, everybody, for checking out our videos, and we're going to be putting out as many of them throughout the whole entire week. At least 4 dungeons are going to be mages. I should say 4 videos are going to be of the mage each week, and then we'll have, you know, our regular affix videos, and we're going to have other videos too every single week. So thank you very much for hanging out. I greatly appreciate you all for spending the time here, and I will see you all soon. Thank you, and I hope to see you all soon in chat. Bye, everybody.